Testing, testing. 1, 2, 1, 2. Still adding a few extra things on here. I'm taking this back. The last few days, I think this might actually be ready now. Okay, so let's do nice. Yes. Come on, don't be like that. Like this all week. There we go. Alright. Hopefully we are back to our old original set finally. Man, I'm sure I'm going to be able to do that. So, go ahead and get the Fussbot running. By the way, for anybody who's watching this right now, welcome to the stream. Sorry, I need to go ahead and start it up just to give it a little test run. Open up. Kept saying my old USB splitter wasn't actually working with the Elgato. Guys, streaming is a pain in the face. It is hard. And I gotta update Fussbot again. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. I'll be able to read comments as soon as this thing is done updating, guys. Until then, you know what? I'm locked and loaded. Let's head up to Arcadia. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. I did a little base build. Long cabin now actually produces water. And ammo. The most important thing. At least in my survival cases. I'm packing at the very least 2,500 rounds of explosive radiation ammunition. Oh, baby. Come at me, Susie. Come at me. Now, I've already done all I can for the nuclear launch site. I did what's best. I could technically have used the tactics. Might actually have a little bit of work on that. And by the way, Mike's a little hard. Hey, Douglas. And yes, Warhammer armor. Just give me a little bit, okay? Fussbot is updating. Continue to install. Also, if you guys are having trouble hearing me, whoop whoop. Hello, hello, hello. Hopefully that's loud and clear. If not, I'm going to have to go ahead and set up a whole new USB splitter and plug in the actual big headset. The only problem with that is that actually relies on a charge. Hopefully everybody's doing well, though, on this fabulous morning. It is Sunday, if I remember right. The day's been melding into one week. I do not know. Paladin, welcome, Otar, Grizzly, Harry. Heads rolling? No. My head's staying firmly attached to my shoulders, thank you.
Don't let the island catch you off guard.
Front?
Curious specimen.
The beach?
Hey, Doc.
You are a curious specimen. You are a curious specimen.
I'm a curious specimen. Have you seen the thing you got in the tank?
My grandpappy, yes.
My grandpappy, shut up. Yeah, job for me.
Well, hello.
Oh, that's coming.
Hey, sweetie.
Really? Don't care about KD, okay? Look, man, I'm the type of guy that goes for all the diamond on the gun.
Right?
Bertha.
I don't have time for mainlanders.
You guys sound so low. Audio.
Get lost. I don't
Get
need
lost.
insurance.
Why I ought to shoot you? Seriously. Kids in this game, just like in Skyrim, are witches. And thanks. Although the haircut, I need to go ahead and curl it forward. Ben Ray, it's still installing, buddy. I can't go ahead and do tanks till it's done installing. I had it up and running the other night as a test. So I apologize about the, what you call it. The space between streams being not so linear.
Gets the job done.
Launch
Get it
Fussbot
now.
after the installation. Yes. Now, you, sir, don't you have a job for me, Mitch?
If you need
Mitch.
a room, see
How
Mitch.
can the last plank set you up?
Okay, you don't have a job for me. Go to heck. Well, that kind of settles it. I'm heading to Arcadia. Seriously. Does nobody have any bottle caps for me? No, it is not. Right now, it's telling me all the change logs. Okay, so now, refresh chat, default channel, connect.
The hunter saw flickering lights by Eden Meadows.
Viewers.
All unnatural like.
Huh. Sad thing is, I can tell exactly who watches me the most right here, right now. That's actually cool. So far, number one is Random Generation. He's always been there. Rivenwind's been helping out. H2O is literally second place. H2O's got 2,200 minutes on me. I am so thankful. Alright, let's check. Let's work this out. Reward. 100K. Jaden, welcome. Wyatt, welcome. See you, Sparse Chip. Can I do Fallout 3?
Bait shop Scott.
You are a curious specimen.
What did you run up for if you're not going to give me a quest? No, I've not been on your
Is that
streams in a
your
long
loved
time. Sorry, I've been
Looking
here to
for
watch.
parts?
Other than family
to
troubles,
Cassie
not
Gold?
much. Are you trying to...
Roast.
How can the bait shop help you?
It's like somebody's trying to go ahead and give me anything.
You are a curious specimen.
Oh, man. Teddy, shut up or I'll shoot you. There we go, guys. We can now go ahead and use tanks again. We are back to our old original setup, and it's time to play. Woo! Only took me like 12 years and 3 months to go ahead and get back to streaming. Help me! Now, what should I do with the synth this playthrough? I'm wanting to go ahead and be all for Adam. So, in this playthrough, I'm probably going to blow up Far Harbor. Unless you guys can name another benefit. And Paladin, I could probably go ahead and play Fallout 3. The rumor of the remaster has got me hyped as heck. I am probably going to be trading in a bunch of games just to go ahead and get that. Arcangelo, my buddy, welcome! What's up, brother? Kill them all. But yeah, so if the Fallout 3 remaster is actually true, oh, that is going to be beautiful. And there's another rumor actually going around that's going to be packaged with New Vegas. And you guys know how I love New Vegas. Give me that with a PlayStation controller, and oh, it's gonna be sweet. I hate going ahead and actually connecting the controller to the laptop to play because there's a, what's the word? There's a latency, a delay in between playing. And it makes the game a lot harder than it should be. Hey, Shadows, what's up, brother? You missed Fussbot? Well, Fussbot missed you. You know what? Ben Ray, do me a favor. You've got 9 people here who actually decided to chime in for the missing time. Go ahead and give everybody 1,000,000 tanks. You guys deserve it after how long you've waited. Not to mention, I'm playing RuneScape on my phone right now. So basically, while I'm climbing up the mountain, I am making bows. I want to stream RuneScape, but I don't know how you guys would think it. DM Shadows, not the best, I'm sick. Well, keep laying in bed, take some medicine, buddy. You got a head cold, migraine, what's going on? Hey, Jacob, welcome! By the way, had fun on your Portal stream. I kind of just sat back and went into snooze mode with it. It was relaxing and fun. In for the mill. Dang it, I'm losing my direction here. Which way do I go, Jordan? Where do I go? Mama done told me something for me. I love those little Bugs Bunny cartoons. Oh. There you are, Arcadia. Nice to meet you. Generic Trash Channel. Well, Generic, personally, I don't go ahead and I don't do videos. I stream. It's just my personal preference. Not only that, but I actually like talking to you guys. Really? So you changed your name to Generic? That's what you did? And the normal flu? Oh, man. Right now, we just ran out of heating oil in my house. Oh, and Jaden, I almost missed you, buddy. Oh, like I said, it's getting better. I've just had a lot more responsibilities lately.
You know, when I first climbed this mountain above the fog, I thought to myself, now here is a metaphor worth taking in. You've entered a place of clarity, understanding, peace. While you're here in Acadia, Synthkind welcomes you as long as you welcome us.
So, you're gonna stab me in the back the moment I do something. Okay. I'm just gonna be sarcastic.
Well, in that case, I want a Nuka-Cola, some stim packs, Kasumi Nakano returned to her family, and a pony.
I see. I'm afraid some of those things I'm not in a position to give. Kasumi is here. She's safe and unharmed, and you're free to see her if you'd like. Before you do, though, tell me, do you think Kasumi is a synth?
Well, to be honest, she's human as the day is born. Actually, to be fair, it doesn't really matter.
Who or what she is isn't important.
But it is. It's everything. Imagine just looking at your own hands and having to wonder, was I born with these, or were they manufactured? None of us take this transition lightly. She's facing the possibility of her entire life being a lie, that someone stripped her very identity from her and made her into something she isn't. I want you to understand that before you see her. She has a chance here to live as a synth, not hiding, not pretending to be something else. One more question, if you'll indulge me. You're here for Kasumi, but I suspect there could be another reason you came to us. Tell me, are you a synth?
Oh man, people invite me to parties. To be fair, I'm still gonna be sarcastic again. I hate you.
No, but if I squint real hard in the mirror, sometimes I look like someone else.
I'm afraid when I try that trick, nothing really changes. I know it might seem impossible that you could be a synth, but tell me, what's the first thing you can remember?
Actually, you gotta remember, I did kill her over one gameplay. Also, first thing I remember, family means everything to me, so I was with my family.
I was with my wife. We were getting ready for the day.
And no, Wyatt, I don't have an Instagram. And it's okay,
I
generic.
had to take care of my boy, Sean. And, well, a lot's happened since then.
But no memories before then? No childhood? Your first best friend? Your first kiss? That's usually a sign. Data is easy to migrate, but feelings, that's a hard thing to transfer into another
dum-dum.
mind. Isn't it
I was
funny how a
frozen for
memory
over
can feel
2,000
like a whole
years.
different reality? People, places, even
I'm sorry, not
sounds and
2,000 years,
colors can
200.
change.
I'm dum-dum. Get math
Or
straight.
someone else has changed them.
No.
I won't lie
What if
to
I want
you.
to pick circle, DM?
There will always be other explanations. Trauma, disease, the background radiation. They all take their toll on the mind. But I can promise you that you will be accepted here. Whatever you decide is true for yourself.
Thank you, but move along, please.
Thank you. You've given me a lot to think about.
I'm glad to hear it. Acadia is open to you. Feel free to walk the grounds. Introduce yourself to my co-founders,
All right,
Faraday
man. Have
and
a wonderful
Chase,
day, man.
And I'm sure you're eager
By the
to
way,
talk to Kasumi.
Appreciate the support, like always.
She's usually working down below. Is there anything else you need from me?
You're all synths?
So, everyone here in Acadia is a synth?
Yes. Either they were escapees we managed to find before the Institute could, or they were victims of a mind wipe, and we revealed the truth to them. You're from the Commonwealth, like Kasumi, yes? I'm sure you've had your own experiences with my kind.
Ah. To be honest, I have no opinions on synths.
I don't really have an opinion about synths.
I suppose that's fair. Ambivalence is a step closer to acceptance than hatred. Well, at least I hope. Is there anything else?
Cool, Grover's thing. Although, to be fair, I'm not a
I should
Roblox guy.
get going.
Of course.
Perhaps we're in there a long time.
I'm trying to save... Otar, you're getting the wrong picture here. I praise Adam.
You track Kasumi here. I'm impressed. Perhaps not as quietly or efficiently as possible, but thankfully she was never in any real danger. I'm afraid your journey was unnecessary.
Really? I think I'm still gonna go ahead and be sarcastic to you.
And miss out on a fun boat ride? Never.
Well, then at least you have the return trip to look forward to. Acadia is a safe haven for synths. Were it not, I would not have aided anyone in reaching it. Every synth I've tracked down, every synth convinced to come here, has been assured that he or she will come to no harm. My job is to make sure they all remain safe, no matter what. Understand?
So how do you find them?
How do you manage to track down synths and bring them here?
I have a network of contacts throughout the area. Some from my time with the Institute, some after. I know the Institute's tactics, and use that to my advantage. You have Dima's blessing, so by all means, make yourself comfortable.
Okay, well, I actually want to help.
I'd like to help you all. Is there anything I can do?
Actually, as a matter of fact, there is. If you're serious about contributing, well, we've got a situation I need someone to look into. You've had some experience traveling around the island, so you may be decently equipped to handle it.
Well, yeah, I've had some experience. Oh, wow, we're down to 897 subscribers. We lost 3 while I was away. Dang. I am in bad shape. Well, I'm
Hello?
listening.
All right, I'm listening.
We were expecting a new synth to arrive, and he should have been here by now. There's been no sign of him, and I'm concerned that he might have become lost on the way here.
Okay, well, I'll look into it.
I'll find out what I can.
You should start by talking to Brooks in Far Harbor. He's one of us, a synth. He's the one who meets the new arrivals and gets them started on the journey here. Of course, he's not likely to tell you anything without proof that you're working for me. If he doesn't cooperate, tell him that his designation is L792. That should convince him. That's as much help as I can give you for now. Please, hurry. If that synth is out there alone, he won't last long.
Alright. Appreciate that. But there's somebody else I need to check.
So, you've talked to Dima. You know why we're here. I certainly hope that you'll consider helping us. Dima's vision is worth fighting for.
To be honest, it's not my concern.
It's not really any of my concern.
No, I suppose it's not. Still, though, we could use the help. Dima especially. He's put so much of himself into this. All his time and energy devoted to helping others. He never stops to think of himself. Sometimes I worry about... well, if I wasn't here to make sure his equipment is all functional. And that's not even mentioning maintaining the fog condensers. So many things to keep track of.
Okay, well, I guess he's lucky to have you. But I still feel like being sarcastic.
Right, right? Wouldn't want him blowing a fuse. Huh?
No, not really.
Dang. Aren't you just the funny guy in the room? I think I'll offer to help.
If there's anything I can do to help out, just let me know.
Well, if you're determined to help, there is something you could do. It's likely somewhat dangerous, though, so I understand if you'd rather not. There's a boat along the coast of the island. It was transporting some hardware we needed. Storage drives. The boat never finished the trip, you see, so the drives are still out there. I could really use them here for extra parts, if nothing else. My understanding is that the boat wrecked southwest of here, so does this sound like something you could handle?
What happened?
What happened to the boat? Why didn't it make it?
I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. Trappers, fog crawlers, there's no end to what's out there, and what might still be out there. But the point is that we already lost someone once, and I don't want to see that happen again. So, are you up for it?
I've got it covered.
Sure thing, Faraday. I'll get the drives for you.
Thank you. I really do appreciate it.
Glad to hear it. So, I need to help Faraday and help Chase. So first up, let's go ahead and do the arrival. Earth isn't heaven, but with sausage and ketchup, it's pretty darn close. Jacob, sometimes you amaze me with that little imagination of yours, buddy. Sometimes you really do. Speaking of, how are you guys all doing this fine morning? Well, lords and ladies. Speaking of, Jaden, how about you? You try and spark a conversation, people give you one-word answers. I actually forgot. Did you get the bowling pin from here? Is my voice really that low, guys?
Buy my guns now.
Okay. Give me a second.
Fully stopped.
You a funny guy. You a very funny guy. Not so funny though. Because that's the mouse.
Fresh shipment.
Like this.
All your medical and food needs.
Guns, guns, and more guns.
This. The amount of cords I have around this whole laptop.
Bait shop's got everything you need.
Really, really insane.
Guns, ammo, and souvenirs. Got them all there in stock.
Unplug this. Switch to PC. Okay, let's go.
Bait shop's got everything you need.
This. Oh yeah.
Search your loved ones.
Food, stim packs, fully stocked.
Where
the heck is my mouse?
Long for this world. Buy my guns now.
Okay, the mouse is gone. So
You need it? The bait shop's got it.
properties? No.
Don't let the island catch you off guard.
How's that, everybody?
Buy my guns.
Is this better on the voice sound? Go ahead.
Fresh shipment. All your medical and food needs.
Guns, guns, and more guns.
Hello, hello, hello.
Food in front, dock and back. The bait shop.
Voice is still pretty low, but
Guns, ammo, and
I've got the
souvenirs.
mic auxiliary in.
While they're in
He's
stock.
actually gonna go.
Food in front,
Well,
dock and back.
the only bad side about
Bait
having
shop.
this type of microphone is we are limited on
Teddy.
time.
You are a curious specimen.
I really wanted to shoot
I'll
Teddy,
be
right?
damned if
I
I
need
give
to
up
talk
on
to you
taking
about our
back my
missing
land.
synth.
Yeah? Well, it's not something I talk about with outsiders. So you can either buy something or move along.
And thank you, Jacob. Well, your synth isn't me.
I'm working with Chase. She told me that your designation is L792.
Okay, I believe you. Keep it down, all right? It's real private information. I know the synth you're talking about. He's a younger guy. Maybe early 20s with white hair. Goes by the name Derek. Thing is, He showed up way earlier than he was supposed to. Thought a courser was on his tail, so he rushed the timetable. To be honest, the guy was a wreck. He was scared shitless, looking over his shoulder every 5 minutes and attracting unwanted attention. Tried to calm him down, but he panicked and ran off into the fog. That was the last I saw of him.
No need to worry. I'll
Relax.
find him.
I'll take care of this.
Sorry. My nerves are a little shot right now. Look, if you're really going after that synth, pretty sure he took the road south out of town. Or you could head that way. Just be careful out there. And thanks. There aren't many who'd go out in the fog to help a synth, especially one they don't even know. I feel like shit about what happened. I really do. I hope you can make it right.
Old Longfellow knows what he's about.
Okay. To find the missing synth, everybody.
Whatever.
If I remember right, this guy takes so long to export my files so I can upload. Like I said, I don't do videos. I prefer to go ahead and stream. I prefer the actual human talking with you guys more. And what's weird for me is when you guys actually comment on my videos, I can't go ahead and always get to them. For example, when Zara, Jacob, whenever I was, wishing me well to my mother, I couldn't get to half of it. YouTube is very, very finicky. Apparently there's something in there.
There's a trail of blood.
Didn't actually bleed. Alright, Generic. You have a wonderful day, okay? I feel like I'm on a murder mystery over here. Either he walked a very long distance by himself,
Fresh
Heck?
meat crawling in from the fog. Don't care if it's Meyer Lurk or man.
I don't want any trouble.
I'm not looking for trouble. I just need to find someone. A young man with white hair. You help me, I'll leave.
Yeah, we found him. One of the fog's creatures already attacked him. He was bleeding out, but, why waste the meat? Here, well, what's left? Take it. Now go. Don't come back.
Okay, so you ate him. Well... Anybody else want a bite? No. Altea, what's up? Does not sound good. What is not sounding good? How have you been, girl? Rebo actually ever get over sickness? Okay, so now that one's done, the arrival. Now let's go ahead and do data recovery. You don't mess with the radium rifle. The radium rifle is by far my favorite weapon in this entire game. For some reason, even though everybody keeps remarking to me that radiation can heal things, like ghouls and such, I still love rocking it. And, yeah, they handed me the guy's missing head. Alright. And you're quite scared. Picking up. Have you picked up streaming again? Or you just haven't had the time? everybody left YouTube. Honestly. Okay, I will take a legendary double barrel. Honestly, why are people switching it up? I don't really see the point because all the oh, I see, like the 1,000 subscriber limit, etc. That is the minimum of 4,000 hours of watch time every year as a check basis. Okay. So how does Mixer and Twitch go ahead and do those things? I know Twitch is finally starting to crack down a bit on the what do you call them, copyright complaints. I've still been having trouble just to get to 900 or over 900. Keep getting there and then losing, getting there and then losing. That and getting back into streaming, I haven't been able to generate the likes I need to be relevant. But, the way it goes. I haven't even looked at what Mixer does, so I'm very interested to hear what they do. I thought about only going on Mixer because I play a game called Paladins and they have a skin for one of my guys there. Gotta earn something called Mixer points. Okay. I can only imagine what those skills would be. Like I said, one of the problems I have on switching over to a different platform is a lot of people that watch me are YouTube only. And I've already built up a very heavy base here. And I really don't feel like starting over. Alright, Billy and Manny, no more chaos. Okay. There's the boat. PS4 doesn't allow for Mixer. Then again, though, I really don't need PS4 to allow for it. Is that an actual sports drive? Now we good while, man. Glad to see you again. Because I used an Elgato, remember? So me going ahead and caring about what the platform, it doesn't matter. I use my PlayStation when I feel lazy, and my PC whenever I want to actually really stream. Yeah, but I have trouble getting both chats to work. Like, technically right now I'm using what's it called, Restream, and I should be streaming on Twitch as well. But the setup it takes to get, well, all of them in sync, it's kind of a pain. And how's life? Life's okay, Ghost. I mean, I've got a bunch of ammunition now. So, my fallen life's pretty grand. Other than that, thanks. Lamar, I remember you. I didn't delete that. What the old word? The varmint that shot me. See ya, buddy. Okay, I can't. Come on, my aim was on him. I'll let you do it. Because technically, Restream does have a split chat box. Also, thank you whoever dropped me a like. I really appreciate it. We're at 7. Radium rifle is low. Really a Futurama reference? Remember me. get into Red Dead. Red Dead was too boring for me. Started off slow, and it kept getting slower and slower. I like a grind, but some of the things they did from Red Dead 1 really just... Only games that are looking good to me right now is something like Anthem or Spyro.
Yes?
Ah, I got your storage drive.
I've got those storage drives you asked for.
Oh, that's great. Thank you. Just the 2? Really? I somehow thought there were 3.
All I could find.
That was all I could find on the boat.
Right. Okay, well, I'm sure this is fine. Thank you. Well, you did your part, so I'll do mine. Thank you for recovering these.
To be honest, I'd always go ahead and do a Skyrim. Skyrim beats Far Cry by a long shot. Now for the next one we need the Arrival. Return to Chase. That's fair.
Please hurry and find that synth.
Your missing synth was jumped by cannibal trappers. He didn't survive.
That poor bastard. That synth came here to live in peace, and we failed him in the worst way possible. It's my fault. I should have gone out there to meet him. Damn it all. I'm glad we were able to bring some closure to the matter. You deserve this. And shall we say 200 caps?
I'd like a little more.
Given the risks I took to find your synth, I think I deserve more than that.
I suppose that's a fair request. 250 caps, then.
Alright, let's push my luck a little more.
I've seen the resources you have here. I know you can do better than that.
I find your greed irritating. Thanks again for your help. Be safe.
Hitman's boosted agitated institute rifle. Okay. And we got a level up. How about that? Can everybody hear me just fine? Hey, Nico! It's been many a month. Or many a week. I've lost track of time. Okay, so I still need to go ahead and work on strength. I need to get all the way up to... I need 3 more levels in perception. Now let's go ahead and talk to Kasumi. Okay, so are you saying, you know what? Audio? There, I'll lower it down just a little bit more. I'm messing with audio all dang day. Hey Kasumi, how are you?
Kasumi Nakano?
Maybe if I reroute the sensors? Sorry, I'm right in the middle of something.
Well, currently I'm a detective.
I'm a detective. I was hired to find you.
You're a what? You came all this way... for me? Look, my mom and dad... I mean, those people that were taking care of me, they wouldn't want me back. Not if they knew the truth.
Well... I really don't care.
You can work that out with your parents. I'm taking you home.
No, You don't get it. I am not their daughter. I'm a synth. I thought if I just left it
You're
would be
right, we
easier for
can't.
them. How would that conversation have gone anyway? I've been lying to you this whole time? Your real daughter is dead and I replaced her?
Ah. Look, you're not a replacement.
You haven't replaced anyone. Kenji and Ray are still your parents.
I really wish that was true. If I wasn't a synth, things would be so much simpler. Acadia isn't what I thought it was. There's more going on here than just the refuge. But I can't leave until I've gotten to the bottom of it. I've been running long enough.
Well, the thing is, you gotta remember though, Mr.
Something's
Goat.
going on that
She's a teenager. She's a child.
I don't know how you could.
And, okay, we've all seen a movie
Of
where
course you can help.
when
You
a
find
kid
things,
is raised
track
for
down
maybe
answers.
their
That's
10,
what you do,
20
right?
years, and
That's
then they're
why
like,
you came after
you
me.
were an orphan.
What if I told
You were
you that
adopted.
there's a secret? A big
It's a huge hit to
secret
them.
Here, on this island.
They feel like they don't
Something
belong with the
way
family.
more important than just one lost girl.
So, with Kasumi, she's more or less just trying to find out where she
Okay.
belongs.
Where to begin?
Alright,
You saw
where
all those
can she feel
computers that
cared
Dima's
for
hooked
and
up to,
loved?
right? They hold his memories or offload
Although,
data from his brain.
she still frustrates me.
Or maybe some combination of both. Well, Faraday asked me to help do some repairs on them, and
Fun fact,
you know,
did you know Kasumi
I got
actually
curious.
has one of the
There's like a
unique
century's
faces?
worth of life
She's not just a
experiences in there.
generic one?
And that's when I see it. Data models Dima has been making. One was the fog taking over Far Harbor. Another was a nuclear detonation on the island. Plus, death counts. What if Dima is so open and welcoming because he's actually hiding something from us? A plan to wipe out the rest of the island.
I'll help if I can.
Well, Althea, I'll talk to you later then. Don't worry
I've been
about me.
working on that, but
Have fun with the
I
hubby.
haven't had much luck.
Also,
Keep
tell him
seeing
happy
Dima,
birthday and
Faraday,
happy
his
anniversary.
Laboratory at the other end of the hall. Then they come out later looking like they've been arguing. There's actually a storage space
And
right
may you have
next to there.
15 years more.
Perfect spot.
Nothing
to
much,
hide and
Otar.
eavesdrop. But
Talking to some
it's
good
been locked
friends.
up. I've also tried breaking into Faraday's terminal, since he and Dima are so close, but the security on it is crazy.
Ah. I'll just talk to Dima, honestly.
This'll be easier if I just talk to Dima. Convince him that he needs to be honest with us.
Alright. Good luck. Let me know what you find out.
At a restaurant, we did not get our food for a while. I guess the cooks had a lot on their plate. Okay, say it. Okay, I'm getting tired of the corny jokes. You've been doing this bit for like a few weeks. Hey, thank you. Thanks for still remembering me, Rain. See ya. Alright, Dima. Where are you? Let's have a chat, shall we?
Hey, Dima.
Feel free to say whatever is on your mind.
Well, Kasumi's accusation.
Kasumi says she's seen parts of your memories. Death projections. For Far Harbor and the center of the island.
That's unfortunate. She should be focusing on herself, her new life. She shouldn't have to bear the burden of the outside world. Please, this is a matter best left to me and my advisors. We aren't planning to destroy the island. Those projections were merely to help us realize the cost of inaction.
Ah, well, I want to help.
If this thing involves the whole island, then you need help. I can be your problem solver if you let me in.
I suppose there's something to be said about
My
refusing
charisma
help,
rocks.
even when it's offered and you're in need. There's a conflict that's been brewing on this island shortly after we built Acadia, between Far Harbor and the Children of Atom.
Simply put, they want to kill each other, and each side wants us to help them.
We've tried to stay neutral, but Far Harbor was going to be wiped out by the fog. So that's when we built the condensers for them.
And I was friends with the previous leader of the Children of Adam, Confessor Martin. I even gave them their headquarters, the submarine base they named the Nucleus.
Which was a mistake, because Martin is gone and the new Confessor, Tectus, is completely insane.
He's been threatening us, to force us to choose a side. I left behind something very important in that submarine base I gave them.
Dima's earliest memories are stored in the military computer banks in that base. The pre-war security systems and Confessor Martin's goodwill were supposed to keep them safe.
But now Tectus is in charge, and he's after Dima's memories. We don't even know what's in them.
But we do know that I spent nearly a century on this island alone. Whatever's in there is too dangerous to allow Tectus to get his hands on them. Careful with your words. Admirable.
Well, what can I do?
So what can I do to help?
If you're willing to retrieve what I've lost and bring my memories back to me, then we'd all be one step closer to solving this conflict without bloodshed.
You'll have to get through the Children of Adam's base. You're new on the island, so you might be able to pose as a recruit.
Then, once you get to the memory banks, you'll have to use a special program Dima and I have been working on to break through the security systems.
It's not going to be like a normal hack. You'll be breaking through a version of my own mental network. It'll consider you to be an intruder. I've loaded the program with some instructions I've recorded that will help guide you through it. I'm afraid it's difficult to explain without seeing it for yourself.
Well, I'm on it.
I'll get your memories, Dima.
If we're lucky, the pre-war defenses have kept the Children of Adam at bay. But that means you'll have to get past them yourself. One more thing before you leave. Whatever
Far Cry
you do,
New Dawn. What the heck is
don't
that?
assault the Children of Adam directly. Our ultimate goal must be to bring peace. If you attack them, they'll consider themselves at war with the outside world.
Okay, where you belong. It's the game after Far Cry 5. I didn't even like Far Cry 5. I really didn't.
Turns out,
To be
Dina's
fair, I
earliest
didn't like
memories
any of the Far
are in
Cries
the
I
hands of
played.
the Children of Adam. He's afraid of what they're gonna find.
So, is that what those death projections were about? It wasn't Dima planning to destroy the island. He's worried the Children of Adam will. Or is he still hiding something? What could be in those memories that he would leave them behind? Is there really something in them that's dangerous? Do you have a way in? Into his memories? Assuming you can get past the Children of Adam, of course.
Faraday's program.
I got this program that Faraday and Dima wrote. It's supposed to help me access the memory banks.
Really? How would that work? When I was taking a peek in the computers he has here, Dima was hooked up to his chair. I was just tapping into it. I wonder if you'll need to, you know, connect to the old banks the way he does? Some kind of connection between your head and the computer. I'll bet that's it. And then Faraday's program would be translating Dima's thoughts and data, helping you through any security guarding it. I'm sorry, I'm making assumptions. It's just, well, it's a little exciting, isn't it? You'll let me know what you find? I'll keep an eye on things here.
Don't worry.
I'll get Dima's memories, and then we'll figure things out from there.
Good luck.
Okay, where you belong, completed. So close to another level up. Gain access to Dima's terminal. Where would this terminal actually be? And see, when it comes to boring gameplay, look, I enjoy grindy games, okay? I play games such as Diablo. Doing something that's repetitive is nothing new. But when that repetitive thing is actually pretty fun, yeah, I'll do it all day long. I mean, for me, when I was playing Diablo, running through a rift and seeing how fast I can kill the monsters each time as I go ahead and get bigger and better gear. And not only that, but trying to farm for specific legendaries to make a build just click. It was very nice. But for Far Cry 5, it was, hey, grab a vehicle, ride here, take it over. Grab a vehicle, ride here, take it over. And the fact that I could go ahead and pay money for a actual edge in the game kind of turned me off to it as well. Because some of the higher tier vehicles and weapons that you'd want that actually look really cool too, well, you can pay for them with real money. And while yes, you could say, hey, you can grind them out, you better be able to grind them out. I mean, even right now, I keep trying to go ahead and play more Kingdom Hearts 3. Kingdom Hearts 3 is even boring me just a tad bit. Because I'm on the Pirates of the Caribbean world. JT Gamer, welcome to the stream! Right now, I am playing on PlayStation 4. For the controller over a keyboard and mouse. Hey, I'll take a Jangles. Oh, dark. Okay, so the thing is, when it comes to Skyrim, Mr. Goat, you cannot compare Far Cry to Skyrim. Skyrim, while it is an open world, that world is filled to the brim. You'd be walking along the dang sidewalk and be attacked out of nowhere. Just literally walking along the side of the road, you'll discover a burrow, a mound. And you'll have a feeling of adventure. You don't really have that in Far Cry. You don't really want to explore. Oh, hey, a legendary trapper. Wonder what you got. E-Capper's Pool Hue, not exactly my thing. Buy that. Oh, hey, look, another guy. I do not like getting legendary armor pieces normally. In New Dawn, it's simple as they bring bat. As they bring bat, you bring gun. They bring gun, you bring gun. What? Oh, you're trying to be like they bring a melee, you bring a gun, etc. I see what you're getting at. Yeah, but even then it gets kind of out of the whack, you know? I mean, there's always going to be some kind of weapon that you just gravitate towards and you love it. Oh, wow. Go ahead and actually drink some water. first set of sirens for today. The heck am I? Open for business, huh? By the way, welcome anybody who's new. I'm guessing they're having me walk to the nucleus. Yep, exactly the nucleus. I just gotta ask this silly little question. Why did the nucleus have to be in the absolute freaking middle of nowhere? It is a nuclear submarine base, but come on, man. And thank you, Mr. Goat. Oh, you guys are always amazing. Guys and girls. Sometimes I forget that. There's the door. About time. Hey! I mean, when you look over here at the sub-pen, you'd guess right here that there is underwater catacombs probably built into it. I mean, actually, yes it does. It has a southward end. Go through here. Well, no, there's a little land part right here, but they probably dug under that, so if they go through here, they do have a direct line to the ocean. Same goes if they went through here.
Did you hear that?
They may be isolationists, but the military base ain't. Oh, I gotta be out of power armor. What kind of crap is that? I fixed them. 13 lights? Sweet. Thank you, guys.
You think the citizens of Far Harbor...
I'm hoping for 20. I am hoping. Just to get back in the swing of things, because we were averaging 20 to 30 before I had the incident. It watches my power armor, yes. Just what I need.
Caution. Last child who tried to claim the secrets within roused the guardians of the base. So unless you've been tasked by the High
Apparently,
Confessor,
she has something to tell me.
I'd steer clear of the command center.
That's okay. Adam shields me.
Don't fear, sister. Adam will shield me.
I expect our fallen...
Well, Adam literally does shield me. Got a radiation rifle. Ooh, boy. Man. And there they all are. Go ahead ahead and level up perception again. Level 31 is when I can do rifleman, but once I get the next rank, I can start really increasing. So 3 points sounds fine to me. Hey, hey, come on! Hey, don't be like that.
Area secure. Unidentified intruder detected. Beginning.
Also, I honestly don't think the military would have just a simple thing of moving laser beams.
All clear. False alarm. Standing down. Approach and identify yourself. Law-abiding citizens will not harm.
Yeah, sure. Law-abiding citizens have nothing to fear except my bullets. And there's a legendary Mr. Guts. You lied to me. Oh, that's a nuke. Sharp combat left arm. You know what? Sure. I'll take it. Poached angler, some mutant reds, and I could lose 2 things in Nuka-Cola Quantum. Now, there's no sentry bots. The worst I have to deal with is an Assaultron. The Assaultron comes out when I go ahead and actually try to access the mainframe. And even then, the Assaultron's gonna be a piece of cake. What you're thinking of is how many times I used to try and do the Galactic Zone. Like how there's just random things of preserved meat in here. Makes you wonder, what kind of things did they put in our food back then to make Salisbury steak last 200 years? Well, I technically needed them. I will drop the relentless double-barrel shotgun. Kinda want to keep that. I really do. I don't need the armor. I'm not gonna need steel or jangles. To be honest, I've forgotten how badly defended this base was. Ah, hey, Assaultron! Yeah. A lot of good that did ya. Now what I'm not looking forward to is hacking. I hate hacking in Fallout. Yeah, they're about 5 pounds a piece. Alright, get ready to lock and load, 'cause the moment we turn on power...
We have a situation.
Yeah, it's a legendary, no big. Woo! Big boom! actually a good legendary. You know what? I don't need a 38. 556. Shotgun shell. Cartridges, because I've never liked that thing. I'll eat one thing of Galguai ribs. Molotov cocktails, 2 frag grenades, and I'll do 2 things of raw sap and a rat away. There's some good loot in there too, I don't need it. Let's walk all the way back so we can actually go ahead and save. And then we will start the very first of all our puzzles. People, stop texting me. Actually, what time is it? You know what, guys? I think we'll go ahead and we'll continue this later on. I'll try and start streaming again later on the day. Probably around 8 p.m. You're seeing you guys.